Hello traders, Sham here from AlgoStreets with Nifty's recap and next day trade plan. Nifty closed at 25,891 and the overall range of Nifty was 186 points. Let's do a market recap how exactly the move happened. This is a 15 minute chart. I will start a recap from here. See, if you see the yesterday's close was neutral. Algo points it as neutral when it sees a close between R1 and S1. If a open is between R1 and S1, then we call open as neutral. If a open below S1, we mark it as weak. If a open above R1, we call it as strong opening. In that case, if you see yesterday's close was neutral and today's open was weak. And currently it is trading between S1 and S2. So the current situation of the market is also weak. So there is no setup to take any trade because Algo clearly saying that waiting for the setups. So once we see a setup, we will take the trade depends upon the risk reward. Always try to take a trade when you see at least 1 is to 1 risk reward. Let's do a next bar replay. It has broke down the S2 as well, but there is no setup to take the trade. Yeah, we got the setup here. If you take a entry at 25,980, stop loss is as 2643, almost 65 to 70 points. For 1 is to 1 trade, you should have at least a probability of getting 70 points. But if you see, you have a S2 here, which is only 20 points gap. So it's not a good risk reward area to take the trade. We will wait for another opportunity. You got another zone here and you got a retest as well. And it has broke the S2 as well. So you will take a trade here 25,940 and your stop loss will be here because there is no gap between this zone and this zone. So if you keep a stop loss here, most probably it will take out your stop loss. So for to be on safe side, from here the sellers have been active, so you will keep a stop loss over here 2643 to 25,940, almost 100 points. So you should aim for 100 points target. Let's see. So you are in trade now. Here you can see a green box. That means buyers try to take out sellers. They are attempting, but still our score says that bullish is 3, bearish is 13. And we are looking for sell setups, not buy setups until unless market condition changes. So we are in our trade. Here, whatever buyers they tried out, they had got taken out by sellers again. We got around 940 to 870, around 70 points, but we need 100 points. Boom, we got the 100 points target. It's a 1 is to 1 trade. You got only one trade today, that's fine. This indicator works on any instrument. So if you don't get any trade in Nifty, try it in Sensex, Bank Nifty, or even any stock. Don't force any trade. Try to see if you are clearly having 1 is to 1 risk reward or not. A minimum of 1 is to 1. If you get 1 is to 2, that will be a good day for you. Now let's see what levels that we need to focus for tomorrow. Here we are having tomorrow R2, tomorrow R1, tomorrow S1 and tomorrow's S2. If you see, the close was between R1 and S1, which will be a neutral tomorrow. So neutral close and opening we need to see. If it open between this range, we mark it as neutral open. The best possible trade for tomorrow, if it opens above 935 or even though if it opens within the range and if it trades above 25,935, that is tomorrow's R1, and if you see any buyer's zone, that will be our optimal entry for good risk reward, because if you see from T1 to TR1 to TR2, we have 100 points range. So if you get a trade where you are going to risk 50 points, you have a probability of getting 100 points. That will be a good 1 is to 2 trade. And other possibility, if you see a sellers over here near TR1, if sellers get active, you will have a good setup of 25,865 to 25,930. Here you might get 1 is to 1 trade. Similarly, if you see a buyer set S1, there is a possibility it might reach to R1. Don't plan any trade in between S1 and S2 because you don't have much range here. And you can plan trades once this S2 or R2 also got broken, and if you see a new buyers or sellers here. Hope these levels are helpful for you. See you in next video. Thank you.